Most Casio fans are well aware of the brand's most popular models, like the infamous F91W, the Casio A158, the Casio A168, and even some of the brand's less-known analog options, like the Casio Edifice EFR. But there's one Casio watch, in my opinion, that has gone completely under the radar for most people, and that is the Casio AQ-230A. Casio is best known for their retro yet timeless look, and in my opinion, the AQ-230 really takes this identity to the next level. The watch has a hybrid analog-digital face, with the primary time being indicated by traditional hour and minute hands, and a variety of secondary functions that can be utilized using the small digital display at the bottom. The watch comes equipped with a stopwatch function, an alarm clock, a secondary time zone, and also the ability to track the day and month. And all of this is housed in a retro-looking rectangular case that's just as thin as the Casio A158, with a few extra millimeters in case height and a few fewer millimeters in case width. I was able to pick this up for a pretty good price on Amazon, so if you're in the market for this watch or just want to learn a little bit more about it, I'll leave an Amazon link down below. Like most Casio watches, the AQ-230 has the same familiar, sort of jangly, cheap feel to it. But it's the same way I feel about all Casio watches, which is as soon as you put it on, you don't notice that anymore. The watch fits great, it's flush to the wrist, and it has such a classic retro look to it, while being one of Casio's, I think, most unique models out there. Again, you don't hear this watch being talked about nearly as much as the F91W or the A158, but I think this is a seriously underrated watch that does not get the attention it deserves. Again, it's got that same retro look as something like the A158, but in my opinion, the AQ-230 also has way more potential to be dressed up in different situations. Like the rest of Casio's digital watches, it can easily be dressed down or used as a daily casual watch. But the addition of the analog hands and the slightly taller, skinnier case, in my opinion, just gives this watch more options in terms of how you dress it or where you wear it. You could easily pull off this watch in a more formal dinner setting, or even with a suit. It's got the slim profile of a dress watch with just a touch of Casio's timeless retro feel. So in my opinion, if you're a fan of Casio and you have any of their more popular models like the F91W or the A158, the AQ-230 should absolutely make its way into your collection at some point. It's really tough to say this, but out of all the Casio watches I own, I think the AQ-230 is probably my favorite at this point. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this watch. Am I hyping it up too much, or is this really one of the most underrated Casios out there? Let me know if there's any other watches you want me to review or take a look at in future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.